So predicting whether the weather is going to be relatively warm or cold and wet and dry several weeks from now can have great positive impact in areas including energy management, agriculture, water resources, transportation, and agriculture, among others. Now, while there's a limit to how far in advance we can predict weather and how good that prediction can get, there is still a lot of room for improvement. In particular, when we have signals that act on like several weeks to several months in timescale, we can use information about those signals to better make forecasts on those same timescales. And one type of signal that acts on these timescales consists of large regions of rainfall in the tropics. And to really get a sense of scale, I'll point your attention to the slide and you can look at that region of clouds. And so very large regions, and then they move to the east with time on fairly regular timescales. And the regions with the clouds release heat into the atmosphere, and that can affect the weather globally. And so while we can use this information for better prediction, it's easier to predict how these clouds will move after they form than to predict their initial forming. And that's where my research comes in. So I'm interested in what causes these cloud systems to initially form. And I found that weather that comes from outside the tropics can move in and change the winds near where the tops of the clouds would be. And that then can help these clouds to form. And so if we can better predict these clouds forming, we can then use that information to increase our prediction of the clouds and also just the weather globally on these several weekly to several monthly timescales. Thank you.